going to be decorating my Harry Potter Christmas tree for Christmas, and I'm so excited to bring you guys along. I've got everything spread out on the table, everything ready to go, but if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can become a part of my magical friends and we can post more magical videos. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the magic. So yes, like I said, we are going to be decorating this tree behind me for Christmas. I've got everything ready to go. I've got the Christmas Great Haul on the TV. If you don't know about these are by Ambient World, and they're by far my favorite things to put on when I'm doing things around the house or just want a little something in the background. I will definitely link it below for you guys. And I did want to say I've got lots of new stuff, and I've got stuff from last year that's going to be going on my tree. I will try and link as much as I can down in the description box. So definitely, if there's anything that you see or anything that you're like, oh, I wonder where she got that, check down below. But I will definitely walk you guys through and show you guys. So let's go ahead and do that first. So here is some of the stuff that's going to be going on my tree. There's quite a lot here on this table. These are new. I picked these up this year. They're from Amazon. They're little candles. I'm super excited about these to see how they look. I picked up some gold stars. The vibe of my tree is kind of like gold and red because my house is Gryffindor, so I've got this darker red, and then I mix in Potter ornaments that I found and that are kind of Harry Potter related. Like these remind me of the tree in the Great Hall. I've got Harry, I've got little gold acorns. Those kind of are just gold, so they kind of blend in. I've got Daily Profits off of Etsy. I've got this Happy Christmas banner. I've got owls. I've got crackers. These are from over in London. If you don't know, they're very popular over there. So those kind of just reminded me of Harry Potter. And then I've got some trees to stick out. I picked these up from Target this year. And then we've got some new ones here. We've got Dobby and then Hedwig and Harry. Oh, and this one's new. This one's new, but like I said, I will try and link all of those down below. And then down here, I've got snow because this is what I put around my tree at the bottom. And I think I might try to add some battery-powered lights in the bottom with the snow. We'll see how that turns out. And then over here, I've got just more gold and red ornaments of all different types. Like I've said, I got all of these from at home last year, so they might still have them this year. And then to top it off is my sorting hat that I put on top of the tree. So there's kind of just everything that I put on my tree. I hope that kind of helps a little bit with a description, but definitely check down in the description box if you're interested in any of these. So behind me is a tree that I got from Michael's last year. I have not looked this year to see if it's still available, but this is just a pencil tree. It is a flocked, I believe it's 7 foot or 6 foot. I'll look and I'll put it in the description box. I can't quite remember. And it is pre-lit. I went with the snowy look because I just pictured lots of snow at Hogwarts when they show all the Christmassy scenes. So, but whatever tree you have will work perfect. This is just the one I picked. So first I'm gonna take these gold beads and I'm gonna wrap it around the tree, and then we can start placing the bigger ornaments all throughout. So let's go ahead and start with these beads. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I have a lot of beads left over, so I'm gonna just re-wrap them back up the tree, and hopefully that fills in some spots because they're a little bit small. I think last year I told myself that I was gonna get something different to go and wrap around the tree, but I kind of forgot. So this will work this year, and maybe next year I can get something a little bit different, but it'll work for this year. So I'm gonna just go ahead and finish wrapping these back up, and then we can start with this. Wrapped around, which you can see I had to cut them because they were still just a tad bit too long. I've kind of just placed it throughout and just kind of spaced it out. I'm going to take these bigger ornaments and stuff these in throughout the tree in a couple different places. I believe this is all of them, so let's go ahead and do that. These really just looked Gryffindor to me. They have little beads on them. They just really, in the gold, looks Gryffindor. So I'll just place them into the bigger spots like here. if it'll stay right there. Then one over here. And then maybe one over off to the side. Maybe I'll move this one into the middle. So that way they're just kind of spaced out. And now I will probably start filling in. I'll do these next because they're kind of bigger and they kind of stick out. So I tuck these into the tree just as some gold pieces because Gryffindor has lots of gold. So now that I have those placed, I kind of tugged out a couple spots in the tree because I felt like it was just a little bit, had some bigger holes in it. So now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of these just regular ornaments. I have this whole tub of them, and I will just place these throughout the tree. I don't know if I'll be able to use all of these because I do have quite a bit more Harry Potter ornaments this year, but we'll see how many I do end up using. Again, these were from at home. I'm sure you can find any sort of ornaments like this. Target, I believe, had some I saw just the other day when I was there. These were just like in like that round plastic thing stacked up in them, so they were just not anything like too crazy. But definitely check any of your local stores if you're trying to find anything like this. Just looking through that bin and I completely forgot that I had got these little ornaments. These are Harry, Ron, and Hermione's wand, and then I also have this little Harry on a broomstick. So a couple more to add in throughout, but I think next I'm gonna go in with these. These came from Target. They were $3 a piece, so definitely a bit more on the pricier side. But I'm gonna cut the tags off real quick and I'll be right back. I cut the tags off, I'm gonna place these in. Like I said, I didn't really do too many ornaments because I wanna add in all my Potter ornaments and then I'll add in some of the regular ornaments after. Now that those are in, I think I'll add this banner. I got this off of Etsy and they did have many other ones that said different things. They had, I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good, but I just thought that this was good for Christmas, so I just kind of tuck it in like so. Kind of take it and wrap it across and just kind of tuck it in so you can just kind of see it like that. Now I think I'm gonna add in some of these stars that I have, and I think I have these new ones as well. So I'll have to cut the tag off of these, or maybe I can just pull it. I did put the 1 stars in. I did have to cut them because they were knotted, but I did get them apart. So now I'm gonna add these in. I believe I only have 2 of these. So I'll put these in somewhere. These ones really just reminded me of the Great Hall tree, and I just really think that that's pretty. I have the stars in. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my favorite 3 ornaments. I'll go ahead and show you them really quickly. This is a newer one. This is the Quidditch one, and my favorite thing is, let's see if I can do this. They move. They're so cute. Then I picked up a little Dobby with a sock. And then this one is the Hogwarts trunk, and it does actually open up with a magnet. So I'm gonna place these throughout the tree and see what happens. I mean, look at how cute he is. He's just so cute. I love it. I'm gonna add in a few more of my Potter ornaments that I have. So this is kind of what I have so far. There's little Dobby, there's the banner, all the other little ornaments, my trunk, and then over here is a little trolley with the Hogwarts trunk and then Hedwig. And then here's some of those gold pieces, and then here's another ornament, and then just some stars mixed throughout. So that's what we have so far. So next, I'm going to add Harry and Hedwig. This came as a duo pack. I found this at Walmart. So I'm gonna add them in, and then I think I'll start adding in a couple of my other ornaments like Dumbledore. And then this one, I forgot about that. That's not good. He's okay. Then this one I completely forgot about. I recently picked this one up. It's a little snowman with a Gryffindor robe. So let's go ahead and place these in the tree. So I got all of those ones in. I'm going to add in 4 more Harrys. Kind of a lot of Harrys. And let's hope I don't drop as many ornaments as I just did, because I just kind of dropped them all. But I'll just place these throughout the tree, and then I'll show you what it looks like once I'm done. So here is a Harry that I added, and then here's a Harry that I added. This one is the one, I think I got this last year. It's just a Funko. Here's another Harry that I added, and then there's one more right around here. He is holding a little platform 9 3/4 ticket and his little Hogwarts luggage. So that's that so far. Now I'm going to add in some of the owl ornaments that I have. I picked these up at a bunch of random places last year, so I just thought the owls kind of fit the Potter theme, lots of owls. So I'll place these about, and then I think I might do my candles. So I'm really excited to see how those turn out because I just got those recently. But let's go ahead and start placing some of these owls in here. Can't really have a Harry Potter tree without some owls. The last little guy. Place it right in, maybe here. So let me grab the candles and I will show you how those work. So here they are. I already went ahead and added batteries to them, but they're these little candles and they look like they're dripping with wax, and they have little clips on them. Then they come with this remote, and you just press on and they all turn on, and then I don't know. Oh, that makes them look like they're flickering, which I really like that mode. You can make them brighter and then dimmer. I think I quite like them quite bright. But then they also come with these like suction cups right here, which I believe is if you want to put them on like a window, so it looks like you have floating candles in your window. But I'm going to place them around the tree, so let's go ahead and add in these candles. That is the cutest little thing I've ever seen. I want to say you got 24 candles in the pack that I bought. There were quite a few different packs that you could get, but I ended up going with this one because you got 24 of the candles for like under $20, I believe, if I remember correctly. So I have all the candles placed in, and I really think that this makes the tree look really cool. I did not have these last year, so let's see. You do kind of have to move the remote around the tree to get them to all turn off. But I do really think that they make the tree look just a bit more Potter. So I really like those. So now I think I'm gonna add in, I'm gonna just place the remote off to the side. I'm gonna add in some of these crackers that I have throughout the tree, and then we'll see what we can do next. So all of those are placed in. I'm going to flip the camera around and give you guys a little peek at what it's looking like so far, and then we will see what we will add in next. So here's a little bit more of a closer look. I feel like I need to cover this one right here a little bit more, but there's the candles, and then down a little bit more, there's one of my crackers, one of my candles. But like I said, I just kind of tuck them in. You can see there's another one right there. There's one right around here. But yeah, it's looking really good. Let me know what you think down below. I think I'm gonna add in a few of my Potter ornaments next. So let's go ahead and do that. Potter ornaments, I'm gonna add in these 2 gold sparkly pine cones. They're just gold. And then I'm gonna start going in with these little twisty ones. These ones I feel like really make the tree look a bit more Potter, I guess. I feel like I'm gonna need a bigger tree next year because it's getting quite full already and I still have a lot to go. So this tree is gonna be very full this year, but that's totally okay. I'm gonna go in with some of these and we're gonna have to see what I'm gonna have room left for. I just found another little owl, so I'll add him in with the other ones. You never know what you'll find in these totes that have been tucked away since last Christmas. I kind of have forgotten what I have, so when I bought things this year to add to it, I bought a couple things that I probably could have not have done with, but that's okay. We'll tuck them in and see what we can do. I think I'm gonna add in some of these acorns. I have to get 3 hooks for the wands. And I'm gonna put this one in. This is glass, so I don't wanna break this, but I do wanna add this in there. Somewhere very carefully. So I've added in quite a few more ornaments. I decided that I could use a bit more red, so now I'm just kind of adding in a few of these red ornaments and tucking them in places that I just feel like it could use a little bit more pop of red because there is a lot of gold in the tree. So let me finish doing this, and I only have a couple more to add, so then we can start getting the finishing touches. Last up, the last one that's new is this one, and it does light up, so I hope you can see that in the video. I'm going to take this out of the package and find some place to put this. It is pretty. It says Hogwarts at the bottom. I think this would be neat to leave out year round, but let's go ahead and put this in. Here is what I use as my topper. This is the sorting hat that is from Universal Orlando. I just place it up on the top and let the little tassels hang. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this up there. And I think we're starting to make our way to the end, believe it or not. See if that's center and if that looks good. I believe it does. The only ornament that I did not use was this little bobbly one because I noticed he has a little mark on him and he's a bit heavy. The Funko ornaments do tend to be a little bit heavy, but that's okay. I think we are making our way to the end of this, so I will go ahead and flip you guys around and show you what the end result is. I'm not done. I completely forgot about the tree skirt. So I'm gonna add in this snow. This is just the blanket snow. I picked this up at Big Lots. This is really hard to find, believe it or not. I was thinking about adding some battery operated lights into it this year. So let me go get those and put batteries in them, and I will be right back and we can do this and see how this looks with lights in it. I didn't do that last year, so I thought that that would make it a little bit more magical. So here are the battery powered lights. I did have some that are flashing, which would have looked really neat under there, but I used those on my shelves. So if you haven't seen that already, they're over on my Instagram. Be sure to check those out over on my Instagram. I link it down below in the description box, but I will just use these solid ones this year. These will work. They're a bit tangled, so I'm gonna get these untangled and then we can start adding in the snow that I completely forgot. I'm not sure in the camera if you can see what I've done so far, but I put one of the snow blankets down and then I put the lights in between, and I'm gonna add this last piece of snow blanket to the top. So let's do that. And I think I'm gonna have to just move it around a little bit and get it in the spot. So I think it is getting near the end. The The only thing that I'm not really that happy with is the lights in the snow, so I might replace those because they look a little blue and the lights in the tree are warm white, so it looks a little funny. But I'm going to flip you guys around and show you the final look of my Harry Potter Christmas tree. So here is the final look. At the top, you've got the sorting hat, and then just all mixed throughout are different ornaments that are Harry Potter. I've got the candles, I've got the crackers, I've got little gold sticks sticking out, I've got my Happy Christmas banner, and then as you work your way down, for some reason these lights look like they're flickering, but I promise you in life they're not, so I'm not quite sure. But there it is. Definitely let me know what you think of the tree in the comments below and what your favorite ornament is. I'd love to hear. I'd have to say I really do like the Quidditch ornament opened. I think that that's really cool. And then of course we've got all of these different little ornaments on the back as well. And don't mind my dog's toys over in the side. That's her little mess. But yeah, there it is. Finished up. Well, there you have it. There is my Harry Potter Christmas tree for 2022. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely love putting my Harry Potter Christmas tree up, but I do think next year I might move it to a little bit bigger of a Christmas tree because it's looking just a tad bit full. But definitely let me know which ornament is your favorite and what you think of my tree in the end result. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications so you know when I upload, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!